Slideshows are a great way to show off your photos, and a lot of times people think that they need another program to view their photos inside of a slideshow, but the fact of the matter is you don't. If you own Photoshop CS2 or CS3, well then you have the ability to see your photos in a slideshow. It's inside a Bridge. So the first thing we'll do here is make sure you know how to get into Bridge. If you're inside of Photoshop, you can just go to File and go down to choose Browse, and that'll take you into Bridge. Or Bridge is a separate program, so you can go to your regular applications or your start menu and you can get to it there too. Now, once you're inside a Bridge, you don't have to do anything. If you want to run a slideshow, you want to instantly get into a slideshow, just press Command L on the Mac or Control L on the PC, and that takes you right into slideshow mode. Okay, so now I'm in slideshow mode, and after however many seconds, I think it's 4 or 5, we'll switch to the next slide and so on. Okay, now I didn't select any photos, I didn't choose any options, I just literally came right into slideshow. So let's escape out of here and let's go back into that Bridge view. Now let me take a look here, go up to the View menu, and if you have Photoshop CS3, which means you have Bridge CS3, you'll see that there's an option here for slideshow options. Alright, so I'm going to go into there, and the dialog that opens up here actually gives you some options for your slideshow, things that we didn't have inside of Photoshop and Bridge CS2. First one is if you're using multiple monitors, you can black those out. You can automatically repeat the slideshow. You can zoom back and forth, so it's kind of like a zoom, pan and zoom effect where it's going in and out when you're looking at the slide on screen. The important ones though, get down here. Slide duration, how long do you want to see each slide? Let's go down to 2 seconds here. Next one is on the caption. So underneath the slide, do you want to see a page number? Do you want to see information about the photo that you're looking at, or do you just want to see nothing? So we'll leave that off. When it shows the slides on the screen, do you want them to be centered inside of the screen? Do you want it to scale the photo to fit, which is what you'll probably use most of the time, or do you want to scale the photo to fill the screen? Alright, so probably the most used option I see here is scaling it to fit. And then another important one is dissolves, the transition. So how do you want to go from one slide to the next? And here's a little shortcut or a little key secret to your slideshows is this is actually kind of a big deal. What I see a lot of people do is try to get fancy with their slideshows, doing some of those. If you click on here, you'll see that there's newspaper spin, revolving door, flip and fade, slide push, all these different things that you can do. Okay, here's the thing: you want your photos to be front and center. You don't want people concentrating on that funny looking transition that they just saw. Okay, so just go with a very, very simple dissolve. And the other thing to do is don't go with a long transition speed. You want to quickly snap from one slide to the next slide. That's how I keep my speed down here toward faster. Okay? And now I can always go inside of here and I can click play or click done just to get back to the photos. Now that shortcut still stands. It's right up here inside of the View menu. You'll see Slideshow, Command L, or if you want to, you can select the photos that you want to appear in your slideshow. Alright, and now we'll press Command or Control L, and that'll take us into our slideshow. And we can choose to wait for the next slide, or if you know that you just got to a photo and you want to skip past it, then just press the right arrow key and it automatically goes to that next slide. But either way, slideshows are a great way to show off your photos, and you have that ability to do it right here with Photoshop CS3. You don't need another program. You can just go into Bridge and you can create some pretty nice slideshows right there.